Hey there, off-road junkies. This is how to fit 34 center spare tire well. Right now we're running LT 285 75 R17, which is close to 34 inches. I'm running Toyota Open Country here, which is 80. Trying to fit this around on my back well, so that I don't have to spend a lot of money on all these extra gadgets. So my spare here is Cooper, though it's the exact same size. So the first step what I did was I took out my spare tire that was from the factory. And the second step here is I torched and hammered down the driver's spare side arm. The third thing here what I did was I torched and hammered exact same thing on the passenger side and put it flat so that the tire can exactly fit on that side. And the fourth thing what I did was I wrapped the exhaust heat wrap around on my exhaust so that the tire doesn't burn off while I'm trying to wheel or just drive around the road. The fifth thing is I had to torque a little bit on the bracket itself and then torque it a little bit. The next thing that I did was I torced and hammered some of the lift back bracket, not by much, a little bit, maybe just by 1/4, so that it's easy to do it. So I just used like a handheld torch and then just hit the hell out of it, and then I just used like a 5-pound hammer and just hammered down a little bit so that there's a little bit of push back on it so that I'll be able to fit that 34 nice and easily. Then what I did was just lowered my winch down to my 34 and then just winched it back up. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on trying to figure out whether I need to get a back bumper or anything that would be able to carry my 34 inches. I hope this is gonna work for you guys. So leave a comment if this totally worked for you and what do you think about it. So after putting my tire back on the wheel well, what I found out was there was a snug fit with my leaf back bracket, and there was no contact with my rear side of my truck. And if we were to go and look into the right side, then there was a contact with the exhaust bracket there, which is not a big deal. I really like this snug fit so that the tire doesn't wobble around when I'm on the road or on the trails. So if we go and look at the back diff, there is still at least like a couple inches of gap in between tire and the diff, so there is no contact with the diff. So there you go, you have it. Let me know how you like it. Cheers.